back to school is like the second New Year's.
Because at the end of the day, like Mama Michelle says, he's an adult.
And there's gonna be waves. There's gonna be moments of momentum where you're like, yes, everything is working, everything is falling into place. And then there's gonna be moments where you're like, I am like drudging through this and trying to get through it, but I'm still showing up every day. But it's a physical, like, forcing myself to do it at this point. You're gonna have both.
These girls just standing there and hug and cry. I don't know if it's like maybe ADHD. I don't know, but it helps me so much, but I don't do it enough. But they are something else. Sorry.
Yeah.
Perfect. Nailed it.
Hi, strawberries.
Welcome back.
Is that what we agreed on?
I think so.
I have a quick note about that, but first, this is a podcast about friendship, fitness, and fun. So if you like those things,
But
fun too.
Fun too. Friendship
and family.
Fitness, family and fun too. That's a lot of.
I would say life.
And we say fuck a lot.
Trying to live the best version of you. Trying to live the life with the best version of you is what I would say.
We heard
like how we do that.
Yeah. We heard from the YouTube gods that you're supposed to say what your video is about, so that's what we're doing. We usually just jump in, like, literally the middle of our conversation.
Yeah. I kind of like that, though. That's what the armchair experts do, and
yeah,
it's kind of fun.
We have, like, different podcast tastes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I like both. I can appreciate both, because I was also just going to say I think that the YouTube gods have a point.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's nice to know what you're getting yourself into.
Yeah.
Because time is precious.
We like to talk about self-improvement and give life updates.
Yes.
Yeah. That kind of sums it up.
Yes.
Something that I think we like to talk about, how if you just put the reps in, you will get there eventually.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard something, and it was, you can't fail if you never quit.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Like, it sums it up so quickly, and it's so accurate. Like, just keep going.
Yeah. I heard, I love that we're just like, I heard. It's like Pinterest or Instagram or like a podcast or YouTube or something.
Sometimes that's where you need to get your, like, little lift boost from.
Yeah.
I think it was Layla Hormozi, who is a business woman.
Yeah.
She's like,
I watched Layla too,
Is her husband Alex Hormozi? Yeah. I listen to him actually more than I have her, but
she said something like, no one who's doing more than you will ever look down on you.
Yes.
So, like, an entrepreneur is not going to look down on someone who's starting a business. A YouTuber is not going to look down on someone who's just starting
because they were there.
Yeah.
That's funny because Mike and I were just talking about this morning about at the gym. I was like, it was humbling to go down in weight, and I'm like, I don't want people to look at me because I'm doing low weight. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, and that's funny because never have I ever looked at somebody in the gym doing less weight than me and thought anything other than
honestly,
go you.
Usually when I see people go down in weight, I'm like, please do that, because sometimes it's better to just do a low weight to get your form
focus on form, go low weight.
Hurt yourself. Like, I've been hurting myself like people so much lately.
Like ego lifting.
People will go in and be like, oh, if it looks like I can't do a deadlift or I can't do this heavy, then I can't, like, I'll look dumb. And it's like, no, do it with no weight, or do it with just the bar or whatever.
But you never look at somebody who's doing less than you and you're like,
never.
Yeah.
Ever.
In any field of life.
Yeah. Ever.
I respect it. If I see someone, like, trying to get to the next level, I'm like, even if it...
That's the thing that you have to focus on, is that, like, every single person who's further than you was where you're at some point. Mm-hmm. They know what that felt like.
Yeah.
You know?
Every Instagram account, every YouTube account starts with 0.
I'm sorry, you have, like, a little something in your hair that I was gonna just leave because you definitely can't see it, but, like, it's gonna...
I feel like a chimpanzee baby.
Yeah, I don't know. It's, like, maybe a piece of makeup or something.
Oh.
I don't know.
I mean, speaking of which, we had, like, that moment yesterday where we realized that we had filmed for the very first time a year ago.
Yeah.
And, like, if I saw someone post a video that looked like that quality, I would never be like, what they think they're doing, because like we were genuinely like doing our best,
and we were just like, let's just start, you know, and that's what you have to do,
because
like,
you can't start with the whole. You cannot ever wait to start until you're ready. Like, there's never going to be a day if you try to get ready, like...
Because you're never actually, like, there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're always going to be striving for more, so you just have to do it.
And you don't know what you don't know.
Yeah.
So until you get in there and figure it out, you don't know what it is that you have to know in order to do it until you get in there and start making mistakes.
I'm also definitely someone who needs to do whatever it is in order to feel comfortable with it. Like, even these shorts and stuff, I know, like, as soon as I do it once, I'll be like, okay, but I don't know, sometimes I'm not really a read by learning, I'm more of a do.
Yeah. No, I think that goes into what I wanted to talk about with social media. We're always talking about social media, but I feel like it's such a huge...
it's relevant.
It's a huge part of our, like, everyone's life, and I feel like screen time is, like, so high. We spend so much time on our phones, but it's, like, not...
In the same way.
And, like, YouTube is social media, too.
Yeah.
Like, we're literally using it as a platform to, like, express ourselves, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, but I have discovered a better way to scroll. Maybe not a better way for people who are interested in being creators to scroll.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think that you guys will really like to do this.
I have a good tip, too.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
You find someone that a North Star person, someone that you admire in some capacity, and instead of just scrolling, like, on your regular feed where you don't know, like, whatever the algorithm is going to serve up to you, you go back all the way down to the beginning of their feed and you see where they started and scroll up from there and have that be your, like, scroll time.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's a great idea, because then you see, like, their progression.
Yeah,
and how
so
far
I did this with this girl called Sarah Sweeten, and you might have seen her. She has, like, does cakes for celebrating her follower count, and she says, "Hi, I'm Sarah, and I want to be an influencer."
Yeah.
But she started posting, her initial stuff was, like, very much like our earlier stuff, like our earlier personal Instagrams, like pictures of things. And then suddenly she starts to be in the pictures and videos.
Right.
And then she is doing, like, a little bit of voiceover, or she'll be like, "Hi guys, welcome to the video," and then that's, like, it.
Right.
And then suddenly she's talking more on camera. And suddenly she's, like, doing a 1,000 follower celebration, and that video took off for her, and then she's got the confidence to, like, start doing more talking. And it was incredible, because I'm at that point right now where I'm like, I want to talk to the camera.
Yeah, me too.
But I also don't. But seeing her, she has, like, 80,000 subscribers, followers. I always, like, mix up platforms. Yeah, but doing this, it was so inspiring, because I was like, oh my god. And not that I think it's, like, cringy or she should take it down, but like, her early posts and stuff, I was like, I wonder if she ever looks at this and is like, maybe I want to start take it down so people think I started, like, in a better place.
I hope
because
people
I've
don't
thought
do that.
I've
thought
my
that
own
too.
stuff, and I'm, like, 2 months into posting
I've definitely
things.
thought that. There's been things where I'm like, oh, I would have done that differently now.
Yeah.
Maybe I should take that down, because it, like, might look like I don't know what I'm doing. But then I'm like, no, because at that point I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Like, you can't go from here to here without going, you know.
Yeah, and you're going to do this along the way.
Right.
I did the same thing with the Yoga with Adrienne channel when I first started watching it. I went all the way back to the beginning and watched, like, her early stuff, because for some reason I thought maybe it was going to be easier yoga moves than the later stuff would be more advanced. So I was like, let's go back to the beginning.
Actually, that's good.
But it was, like, really neat watching, like, the quality and like the studio and everything, like, grow with her channel. It was really neat. I really appreciated it.
It's fun to think about how you can just get, like, better at little things, like adding in B-roll, or, like, being strategic with your like, hashtags and hooks, and, like, it's fun to play with it.
It's a creative outlet.
Yeah.
And I've had such a shift recently in, like, thinking about it, and in that way, and like thinking about it as a way for me to express myself, not for me to like please other people.
Right. But to do it in a way that's strategic to where
Yeah.
you can, you know, be successful and be authentic. I really think that there's like a sweet spot in the middle.
Yeah, for sure.
Sometimes people, I think, want to, like, all they want is watch time, and so then they will do like crazy things to get watch time, and it's like, no, don't do. Like, I don't.
Yeah,
I don't
if
like
I
that.
wanted to have the most views on my videos, I would make every single video like the one that got. It's at 200,000 views now.
Oh, the
The Bergerfeld reel. Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I would make every single thing a stupid gym story, but like I don't want to do that. I want to talk about my like mindset work.
Yeah,
and, like,
I think there's room for both.
Yeah.
But I do think like because yours that encounter was authentic.
Yeah.
I think sometimes people do inauthentic ones.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But a viral moment is just that. It's a moment.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't last for forever.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
just a moment.
But some people started following me from that, and I think they probably are like, oh, I want more of that
Right.
content.
Right.
And that did cross my mind. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, should I do that for them? And I was like, this is my house.
But you gotta also understand, if, let's say 10 people come to you from that, and 5 of them go, I thought there would be more of this, I'm out of here. But 5 of them are like, okay, I kind of like what I'm seeing. I'm going to hang around a little bit longer,
That's true.
you know? Like, you're going to get both.
Yeah. I think it's just post what you feel like you want to post and be true to yourself, I think is just what you have to
And your audience is going to find you no matter how.
I wonder if there's anyone who follows all 3 of us.
I'm sure that, I mean, that
Comment
doesn't
That would be so funny.
Go follow us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Editor.
But yeah.
You can't fail if you don't quit.
Yeah.
Isn't that, it's like,
I like that.
it's so us.
Yeah.
And it's such an inspiring thing.
Yeah.
To be like, wow, like this is gonna work if I just keep doing it.
Yeah.
And there's gonna be waves. There's gonna be moments of momentum where you're like, yes, everything is working, everything is falling into place.
Yeah.
And then there's gonna be moments where you're like, I am like drudging through this and trying to get through it, but I'm still showing up every day. But it's a physical, like, forcing myself to do it at this point. You're gonna have both.
Yeah.
Those days when actually I had a bit of a moment like last week. I was struggling with just feeling like I knew I wanted to do something, but like not knowing the path to get there and like my goal. And those days are so hard to get through for me.
Yeah.
That's literally why I was anxious today. I was like, I know all the stuff I have to do, but I don't know how to get there. I mean, it wasn't like an actual goal or something, but it was like a mundane version of that.
Or even just like prioritizing.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know how I'm going to get there, but I have to do all this stuff and I want to.
You know?
And you're gonna get it done and you're gonna get there.
Yeah.
We always find a way.
I think like sitting down and writing it out really helps. But I am really bad at doing that because I feel like if I'm sitting down when I'm at home and not like working on something, I'm like, well, I'm not getting it done. But if I take 15 minutes to prepare, to just be like, this is my plan for the next 3 hours, I don't know if it's like maybe ADHD, I don't know, but it helps me so much, but I don't do it enough.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought the same thing today, but about rest. So
yeah.
Like the exact invert of that.
I totally know that.
I told my boss, I was like, boss, listen, I gotta lay down and take a nap. And I was like, that sounds like I'm gonna take like a full-on nap, but I know it's just gonna be like 15-20 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I was like, oh, I should just keep going. I should just keep pushing through the tiredness because I didn't sleep well last night because my back freaking hurts from doing too much weight at the gym. Don't do too much weight at the gym. But I realized that if I had kept going, the amount that I would have gotten done in those 20 minutes and the quality of that work would have been so much lower than like just taking that time to rest and reset and then
recover.
getting back to it. And that's the equivalent of taking that time to plan. And honestly, that I feel like that leads so well into talking about like September and
But
just
before
where
we
are in the year,
move
'cause we're
on,
pulling back before we like.
Yeah.
before we move on, honestly, like that's why I like to do that the night before.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you make your list the night before, then when you wake up the next day, you don't feel like you have
For
to
sure,
sit down
yeah.
and take that time to do it.
I will do it the night before sometimes, but sometimes I need to get even more like granular with it and like really map out my hours because I just waste time if I don't have like that. This is what I'm working towards. I need like small incremental goals throughout the day.
Gotta get you one of those planners that you got me. That's what
I
I
have
literally
one,
put
yeah.
down
Yeah.
my hourly. Yeah.
I just need to use it more.
Yeah.
And I think I don't use it because I'm like, I'm trying to do something here and
Yeah.
I have to sit down and do that and it's going to take time and it's like, no, but
it's
that's
like
what
an
you
investment.
need.
It's think about it like an investment. Like you are putting in time because and you're going to get time back because it's more efficient and you know what you're doing more.
Yeah.
I have been better about it. I've been trying to be.
And you can be flexible. If you're not going to be able to like meet every single time schedule that you have, like it's fine. But if you can do 5 out of 6,
right?
You know.
Yesterday I was supposed to go to yoga, and I was like,
because we used to have so many more of these like friendship updates. I feel like.
Yeah,
also,
that's true.
I mean, I want to talk about what you were going through, but also the like friendship update aspect of it. Because I think that's an important topic, and we've talked about fitness and feelings, and so now we need to talk about friendship,
which is fun.
Which is fun.
Yeah, I think yesterday I was having a really bad day, and you guys could sense it.
Yeah.
And my way of handling my feelings is like I shut down and I'm like, I don't need anyone, just get the fuck away from me kind of thing. And you guys totally sensed that. And you texted me and you were like, something's off, I know something's off. And I'm like, I know.
I was like, I'm going to call it out because if I don't, I'm just like going to sit on it. And I think that is a pro friendship tip. When the vibes are off with a friend, literally just tell them like, hey, I feel like our vibes are off.
Because you're acknowledging it, which is half the battle.
And I did also say I've gotten to the point where I trust that they will return. It's fine. Like everything will be 100%, fine.
Yeah.
I trust the process, but like I just have to say, it's kind of like right now. But anyway.
Yeah. And I was like, it is like I'm just kind of going through it and not handling going through it well, and I was super just on the verge of tears like all day. Don't like about my dad, about just crazy shit. And I think it was really my body being like, you need to just relax. Like, don't go to yoga. Just chill out for a minute. Garden a little with Barrett. And I felt, and cry. I felt so much better afterwards.
Crying is a good release.
Sometimes, like, crying, I feel like crying is, like, the opposite of boiling it down. Boiling it down is, like, get to the root of the problem, figure out your feelings. Crying is, like, it doesn't matter what the root is, like, just have the expression of it.
Yeah.
But it's so needed sometimes. And when you don't, like, let it out, it's, like...
Or I think it's great after you boil it down. Like, boil it down, get to the root of it, and then release it. Especially if there's nothing you can do about it. If the more you think about it, you're like, there's literally nothing I can do about this, and it's upsetting me so much.
It's
like,
almost
just cry it out. Let it go.
Yeah, it almost can be a result of boiling it down, I think. To, Yeah. I love having a good cry. I love when just like hormones are hot and you're crying over like a commercial and you're just like, blah. That was me.
Yeah.
I was like, this man was in the car in front of me and he kind of reminded me of my dad. Sorry. I know I'm moving on. And then he was homeless, and when I see older men struggling, it like kills me.
Yeah.
And so,
I went through some sadness in August from my dad, so I feel that.
Yeah. It's it just sneaks up on you.
It does.
Oh my god, yeah. I'm like experiencing actual grief for the first time.
Yeah, that's true.
And just talking with you about that yesterday and like allowing myself to cry for a minute like about it was I was
My neighbors are like, these girls just standing there and hug and cry.
they totally if they saw it
Yeah.
weed. Oh
Yeah.
my god. But
They are something else. Sorry.
yeah, he didn't say anything to me when I biked up, went into your porch, grabbed what I needed.
Oh,
That's what girls do when they get really drunk too. They like go in the bathroom and hug and cry.
Yeah. I'm getting hot in this long sleeve shirt.
Yeah,
I love
I
this long sleeve
have
shirt.
one of those, and it's like thermal.
It's
almost.
very warm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we handled it well. I think you definitely saying that it was off helped, and me acknowledging it, I think,
Yeah.
or, agreeing, I guess.
Yeah. And also, like, letting yourself not go to yoga and, like, I don't
Just
know, be
be-
there. And
yeah.
also, like, being there for me. Because I was like, I kind of miss you, too.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, we needed a sesh.
KBT. Not
Yeah.
Kristen Breaks Timothy.
I need to find that video.
Oh, I have it. I
Okay.
can send it to you.
I know I have it somewhere, but I can't find it. That was so funny.
What are
We should
on?
talk about the season.
I think the season. Oh yeah, we were gonna segue into that anyways.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
have to stretch my
You're
legs.
good.
I
You can
think
also
it's
put your
like
foot
really
on it.
awesome
Oh.
that we live in a state that has 4 very distinct seasons.
Ohio is awesome, Jordan.
It
It
is.
is pretty awesome.
Wait,
Jordan hates Ohio.
Jordan,
Really?
did you not see my one of my first
Yeah.
stories about
Yeah.
the Ohio weather? He
Yeah, I was
did.
gonna say, I thought he gave you shit for it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
Ohio's
was like,
awesome.
I wouldn't say the best or something.
Yeah.
But especially like this time of year, for some reason, I love autumn, and I love cool nights where you're still having
so
warm
nice.
days, but the leaves are changing,
It's
and you
yeah.
can literally smell autumn
Yes,
in the
yeah.
air.
like when you go outside, there is literally a crispness
Yes.
in the air.
It feels like being a kid and like going back to
Yes.
school.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And-
which was always so exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
You
feel
got
like
your new
that's-
clothes, your
You
new
got your
school
new
gear.
planner,
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
pencil,
And you have like
Everything's
so
brand
much
new.
motivation to like make your
Just-
handwriting really
yeah.
good this year. Or
Yeah.
maybe that was just me. But
No, I totally was like that. I was like, everything's gonna stay so organized.
Yes.
Freaking on it.
You're
Yes.
Yeah.
with an iron grip, it's gonna be
Yeah.
organized.
My locker is not going to be a mess this year.
I was
for sure.
pretty good up until my senior year when I just let everything go to shit. But I
Yeah.
was on it.
Yeah, but it feels back to school is like the second New Year's.
Yes.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
feel like, and it's such a good time to just reset and refresh like your space in your house and refresh like your, I don't know,
Yeah.
just everything
Yeah.
about your life, your
Just
wardrobe.
bring new life in
It's
with,
like you
the,
get a
with the
new
cool
chance.
weather. Yeah.
I almost get that in spring and in fall.
I think that's
that
what it
sense
is.
of, like,
yeah.
Let's do this.
Well, you're cooped up all winter long, so definitely spring. You're like, I
Yeah.
can't wait to open
Get
my
out,
windows
yeah.
and get out of the house.
Right.
Yeah.
Almost like June, I guess. Like mid-year, I guess, is
Yeah.
when I start to feel it again.
I love spring, and then autumn is when like the hot, sticky summer is like cooling down.
Yeah, and
now.
it's like, okay, I've had enough of the summer.
humidity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the
If when there's no
transitional
humidity,
seasons are so good.
It's so beautiful.
my favorite thing to do is honestly what we did the other night. We just watched a movie. Like,
Mhm.
I would have probably picked it to be dark at the time, but next time we can do that.
I'm a baby and I can't watch a scary movie in the dark.
We might need to have a, Barrett comes over after we watch.
I'm
the
telling you,
movie.
you're gonna love that other movie.
I can't
so
wait to watch it.
I went ahead and watched Hereditary by myself
She's like, Barrett could not.
I
in the
could
dark
not-
late at night. It was so scary. I texted Kristen. I'm like,
Shit.
this movie is terrifying. You're gonna love it. I was like, it's way too scary for Barrett though. She would not have loved this. I was like, if she watched this movie, she would have had severe nightmares.
Yeah.
Like, it
Ugh.
was so scary.
I did have nightmares. I like
That-
thought about I thought about like the images of it and like the few jump scare moments that there was like kept playing in my head.
Yeah.
It was literally it was my horror movie virginity. Like
Wow.
I've seen like I would consider Silence of the Lambs like the
Yeah.
scariest
Yeah, that's a
movie
scary
that
movie.
I've
Yeah.
seen.
But I know
Other
what you
than
mean.
that.
It's not like
And like
horror,
the
horror.
Scream movies.
Yeah.
That's the
Which
only
those
other
are almost
ones.
like funny.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, oh my gosh, what was I just gonna say? I feel like it was I get more of a, I don't think about the movie. I think about I get a little jumpy in general. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter how scary the movie is. If it's a vibe that's scary,
But you like that.
I do.
I do, yeah. Like when those girls honked at us and were like yelling at us and
My
it
God,
scared us so bad.
scary.
These girls literally went like,
we were walking home after it.
and we
Yeah.
all like jumped. My hairs were sticking all the way
It was
up.
like that.
I'm like, holy shit, that scared the fuck out of me. And then I had to go home and think that there might be a perpetrator in my yard.
That's
Yeah.
scary.
Drinking
But also,
twisted
I
tea.
love Halloween and dressing up and.
Oh, I love it. Yeah.
Oh my god, Halloween is gonna be so fun.
I know.
Yes.
I really need to have. I'm going to send out invitations for a party.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it.
Carving pumpkins is awesome. Like, there's
Yeah.
nothing to not love about fall.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait. And we're like right in the. We need to just really be in this moment because almost the anticipation of fall is half the fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just
We're,
being
I
like-
love that we're so into like the little joys of the
I know.
little strawberries.
Yeah.
But that's what I truly feel like that's what life is. And that's what happiness is.
Yeah.
It's just finding the joys in the little things during the day. Because I mean, even if you have a lot of money and you're, killing it, if you're not enjoying your day, like it just doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Yeah, at the end of the day, like Taylor Swift even has to wake up and be like with her own thoughts
Figure
when
out
she
what
brushes
she's
her
gonna do
teeth
for
in the
the
morning.
day.
And like if you're not happy with your own like inner world and your own like perspective, then
Yeah.
like, what are you doing?
Because also her
You're-
life is probably very stressful and hard.
That's true, but
Yeah.
like you would think that if she has all the money
For
and
sure,
time
yeah.
in the world, like, and all the people who love her in the world, like,
But she
she's
doesn't have all
fine.
the time in the world because
Yeah.
when you become that famous, like,
It's almost
other
A
people
curse,
own your time.
yeah.
But she
Even-
still has to be with her thoughts, like,
Right.
so you have to
For
like
sure.
be happy with the way you see the world, and like finding the small joys is like a good way to see the world.
Yeah.
I think that makes it the people that are rich and struggling like that, it just goes to show like if they can't find happiness in their everyday, then they are gonna be doomed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let's
All right.
do some cat cards.
Let's
do
hear it.
cat cards.
Let's hear it, Kat. I actually, it's been maybe like a couple days since I've pulled a cat card.
I've had
which
some great card pulls recently.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I've been pulling from both decks at the same
I
time,
know.
and it is so cool.
that I might need to get like a secondary deck
yeah, just
just
like
to have,
your own.
maybe
Yeah, I
I'll
still have that
it be my
tarot deck
dad.
that you got me for Christmas.
My dad deck.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna do
Very
it,
special.
and I'll be like, Dad, what are you gonna tell me? Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
that
gonna
would be
do
that would be
that.
really nice.
Everyone should do that. Get
Yeah.
a deck of like a lost loved one, even if it's
Connect.
a dog.
Yeah, and just like have them.
1, 2, 3. Oh,
I have gotten this so many times recently.
observer.
Yeah,
Huh.
I think I always say it's. I think I know this.
I got one that we don't get often. I feel like.
Ooh, the only other person who's ever gotten this, Maria.
Really
At the summer soiree, she drew this.
interesting.
What is it?
Between Worlds.
I feel like
I think I know what it's about.
What
Michelle,
you
what'd you
have?
get?
Regeneration.
ooh,
Love that one.
I love this one too.
yeah.
It's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
it's
think-
right side up too.
So I have Observer, and I have just been like
Oh my gosh.
learning so much lately, and I think that's it. Like I've been learning from
Yeah.
people. I've
Yeah.
been doing that. What?
Oh, nothing.
Oh, I thought you were like, oh my gosh. When you
Oh,
said the
yeah,
book.
but we can.
No, that's all. I've just been like I've really been.
You have been
Doing
on a little
that.
learning
Yeah.
curve lately where you've been really enriching yourself with some
Yeah.
new skills and habits and
Yeah, that's great. And I think that really helps in life to just learn about whatever you're trying to do.
and you're young, do it now.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
learn it all.
Yeah.
I mean,
So-
keep going when you're my age. Keep learning. Don't
Yeah.
ever
Yeah.
stop.
Yeah.
for
But
sure.
it's just like,
Yeah,
the world is your oyster.
But yeah, just a little sponge soaking it all in. I love it.
You're going to appreciate this because of our conversation yesterday.
I do.
Transitions, not being quite out of one situation and fully engaged in another. Temporary blindness, no man's land.
Yeah.
I think we all know what this is about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I don't know, I guess I don't care. I think I can talk on it. I'm fine with that. But I'm like leaving one relationship. I don't know if he wants the same thing. I think we're on the same page, but then I think about hurting his feelings, and it just really like kills me. That feeling just makes me want to throw up.
And you're like living between like that relationship and whatever the future is right now.
Because at the end of the day, like Mama Michelle says, he's an adult and he will get over it and he will move on, and I need to do what's right for me, but sometimes that's so hard.
But it's okay to love him the way that you love him now. Like, you guys are still in each other's lives. You play a big role in each other's lives. Like, he will always come to you with anything that he needs to talk about.
Yeah.
And you love being there for him.
Yeah. So, I truly love him. I just, like, don't think
that's
we're
why
meant
it's
to
hurt
be
so
together.
bad to hurt him, because you do love
feeling.
him. Yeah.
It's so, it's just, but it almost makes me feel like I'm waiting to, like, start my next chapter in a sense, in some ways, because I'm still kind of in
the mess of the old one.
Yeah, not that I want him out of my life, I just you know,
you need more distance than I think you had for a while, and I think you have that now, and this might be a signal that the between might be shifting more toward this point.
It's nice that you got to take those steps away, though, because in the beginning you were so anxious about, like, how am I going to feel about taking these steps, and then you felt a little bit better, but he was still close by, and you were still able to have a relationship, friendship type person, you know, with him.
It's been, like, a gradual,
and now he's moved away, and it's like, now the separation is space now, you know?
Yeah, I think that's one, sometimes you just have to move at the pace that you're comfortable moving, and it'll work out. It's like meant to just move slowly, but it's hard when you're in it to see that.
Yeah. You know? Think about how much has changed since this time last year. I said it all the time, but like...
Dude, I think I was struggling this time last year. I was just a ball of
and think of
nerves.
This time next year.
Yeah, I know. Yesterday when we were like, man, a lot can happen in a year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it can.
Yeah.
Like, they go by so fast, but... so much happens.
Yeah.
If you really think about it.
Rebirth, second chances, and opportunities.
Literally after your job
what the hell?
Yesterday? What the hell?
Like, literally, right now, she's like, I am here. Just in case any of you guys
Katarina
were wondering.
is in the room.
Because every single one of those is
absolutely
about something that we all just, I mean, we talked about this last night.
In the last 24 hours has gone down.
Yeah.
Damn.
Not even 24
Get yourself
hours,
a freaking deck
hours.
of Wisdom of the Oracle cards on Amazon.
Even if God's your dude and you want to speak, like, it's
whoever it like give your universal name and talk to, like, because it forces us to reflect on our lives in a like third party way, like how someone else would give us advice.
It also reminds us constantly that even though everything feels separate and individual here, we are all part of the one, the whole, you know?
Yeah.
And it keeps that perspective on it.
Right. And it doesn't have to be the universe. It can be whatever you want it to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We're all part
This is like a threat. We're like
cards. Yeah. Unless you just don't believe in
anything.
Fun.
Yeah, there's the fun part.
Gotcha. Yeah,
nice.
It is fun.
All right, and that note,
like and subscribe.
Perfect. Nailed it.